The MTV Video Music Awards are known for their controversial craziness, whether it's red carpet fashion, outrageous performances, or celebrity feuds.
Camille Cabella. She's nominated for 5 VMAs tonight. So those of you watching at home, hi Fifth Harmony.
Oh God. Oh God.
From Madonna to Kanye, let's look back on some of the craziest moments in the history of the VMAs. Nova Sailage takes a bass to the face. As Nirvana ascended to superstardom, they quickly became more famous for destroying their instruments than any band since The Who. But one night, at the height of their fame, Nova Sailage's bass did more damage to him than vice versa. Once Nirvana took the stage for a powerful performance of Lithium, Nova Sailage unintentionally grabbed the spotlight by tossing his thunder broom in the air and failing to catch it as it came crashing down on his forehead. Michael Jackson accepts fake award. The king of pop was also the king of class, but in this moment, he was the king of misunderstanding. The 2002 VMAs, coinciding with Jackson's 44th birthday, proved the perfect opportunity to celebrate a music legend. Welcomed on stage by Britney Spears, who referred Jackson as the artist of the millennium.
I consider him the artist of the millennium.
MJ took this to be in fact a real award and went on to accept the award with sincerity, grace, and heart.
When I was a little boy in Indiana, if someone had told me that one day I would be getting, as a musician, the Artist of the Millennium Award, I wouldn't have believed it.
Potentially the strangest thing about this imaginary award is that MJ probably was the most deserving. Nicki Minaj calls out Miley Cyrus.
Back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
2015 was a wild year for the VMAs. After Nicki's Anaconda video didn't receive a nomination for Video of the Year, she tweeted that the show only celebrates women with very slim bodies. This led Miley, in an interview with New York Times, to say that Nicki's comments were not very polite, and that she didn't have to start this pop star against pop star war. So when Nicki got her time on stage at the show a few days later, she made it clear how she felt about Miley's interview.
This that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
We're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate. Nicki, congratulations. And just because...
Lady Gaga's meat dress. During the first few years of Lady Gaga's career, there was no telling what she would wear on the red carpet. However, absolutely nobody was expecting her to show up to the 2010 VMA in a dress made out of meat.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman.
Gaga changed outfits several times that night, but the meat dress is one that will live on in infamy. She received some backlash for the look, but it has definitely gone down as one of the most iconic fashion moments of all time. Miley Cyrus twerks on Thicke. In what could only be described as a publicity stunt, this musical act brought together two of the most controversial pop figures of 2013. The provocative, raunchy, and above all cringe-worthy performance saw Miley take to the stage, tongue out and stripped down, grinding on Thicke, who was fully decked out in a Beetlejuice-inspired ensemble.
I mean, you were grinding up against Thicke. Did you notice him getting thicker?
Though she didn't create the twerk, she sure made it famous among the mainstream. And she danced it out to Thicke's controversial hit Blurred Lines in what couldn't have been a more ironic song choice. This one kept the world talking for a long time, not to mention ruining the innocence of the foam finger.
This is true. I actually got a complaint from the inventor of the giant foam finger. But it's okay, I gave him tickets to tonight's show, so we're all good, right, Jeff?
Conor McGregor versus Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly and Conor McGregor were spotted in an apparent fight on the red carpet ahead of the 2021 VMAs. McGregor allegedly threw his drink at Kelly and led to the situation worsening as security attempted to keep the two celebrities apart. Not just that, they even came close to exchanging blows, and McGregor was seen charging at Kelly several times.
Someone just told me you had a little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened? Okay.
Britney Spears and Madonna Kiss. Of course, another legendary VMA moment was when Madonna, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera all took the stage at the show in 2003. At the time, these ladies were three of the biggest pop stars in the world, and they all came together to perform. This collaboration was epic enough, but it was made even more memorable by Britney and Madonna's kiss at the end. Needless to say, Britney grew up right in front of everyone's eyes that night.
If Britney looks like she's kissing me in an aggressive manner, it was a surprise to me. I swear to God.
Kanye West interrupts Taylor Swift.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift's VMA acceptance speech back in 2009, declaring Beyonce the rightful recipient of Video of the Year award. His speech not only became the face of 1,000 memes, but incited one of the biggest pop feuds of the 21st century. Obviously, Beyonce was extremely embarrassed. She would like to be excluded from this narrative. Lady Gaga hangs herself on stage. Ask any little monster, what's Lady Gaga's legacy performance? And there's only one correct answer: the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. During her performance of Paparazzi, she faked her own suicide, dangling from a rope while fake blood spurted from her chest. For the rest of the night, she wore a red bodysuit covering her face, topped with a fiery red crown.
And it's for God and for the gays.
Britney Spears dances with the snake. 20 years ago, the pop icon shook the world with her sensual performance during a jungle-themed version of I'm a Slave for You, with a massive serpent wrapped around her body. Every aspect of that performance is embedded in pop culture history, from her glittering navel piercing to her fearlessness holding the python. The performance by Spears would become a landmark moment, not just for the VMAs, but in Spears' career.
I want to know who let you on stage. I feel uncomfortable with you even staring at me.
Tim Comerford climbs the walls.
Thanks to that guy right there.
This guy is rock and roll. He should be getting the award.
Rage Against the Machine received a nomination for Best Rock Video for the song Sleep Now in the Fire. When it was revealed that Limp Bizkit had actually won the award for Break Stuff, RATM bassist Tom Comerford climbed up on part of the set while Limp Bizkit accepted the honor.
Stage dive, dude. Anyway, this is pretty fat.
Comerford eventually got down from the structure and spent the night in jail. Andrew Dice Clay is banned for life.
Rockabye baby on the treetop, your mother's I ain't your pop.
It's hard to know what else the MTV was expecting when they put X-rated comedian Andrew Dice Clay on live TV for 3 minutes to introduce Cher. He went ahead and debuted 2 of his infamous dirty nursery rhymes and said 2 of George Carlin's 7 dirty words you can never say on television for good measure.
Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. So Jack ignored the flabby and licked the race all clean. Oh!
He was banned from MTV after that night, and his career hasn't exactly thrived enough to give them any reason to reconsider. Kanye West accepts the Vanguard Award. This whole speech was pretty crazy. Not only did Taylor Swift present the award to her friend, but then Kanye went on to give a 10-minute speech that was very Kanye.
I don't understand when the biggest album or the biggest video, I still don't. I've been conflicted, bro. I just wanted people to like me more.
He discusses the aftermath of the 2009 debacle and announces his plan to run for president in 2020.
I have decided in 2020 to run for president.
Britney Spears performs Gimme More 2007. Britney Spears' opening performance of Gimme More at the 2007 VMAs was supposed to mark her comeback. It was her first time back on stage in 3 years, following an incredibly public downward spiral.
Oh yeah, the one about my boobs being fake. That is just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I'm 18.
The end result, unfortunately, turned out to be 4 minutes of just make-it-stop awkwardness, with Spears looking visibly uncomfortable as she put forth the absolute bare minimum. Eminem's 2000 VMAs mashup performance of his hit singles The Real Slim Shady and The Way I Am featured a slew of Eminem clones, making it one of the most memorable performances of his career thus far.